Them live in your house forever because we got too many parents that allows that to happen. Kids graduate from school and they love them so much, but you got to give them a little bit of something called tough love. A little bit of tough love is what's going to push them through. I'm excited today that we have a recruiter here today, right? And he's in the building, right? I was told we had a recruiter in the building,
Not
right?
me.
Not you. Okay, well, cool. My understanding is that you guys have a plan for moving forward. I'm going to take you back just a little story, and I want you guys, every challenge that you're going to be faced with outside of today, because the support is going to dwindle after this moment. And what I mean by that is that when you walk out of these doors, those folks aren't going to treat you the same way that we have. No one's going to really care about whether or not you were successful or going to be successful. Nobody's going to care whether you have money. And you got to make sure that you're able to move forward in life when they're long gone from you. All right? At this moment, I want you guys to know that this is a challenge moving forward. You guys have always had people to support you and be there. But when you walk outside, no one's going to care about this high school diploma. No one's going to care about you. They're not going to care if you're hungry. They're not going to care if you're broke. The reality is that now the real world is going to be there for you, and I need you to stay focused. A few years back, when we first got started with Richard Wright Public Charter School, I wind up in the hospital because my blood pressure went up. And I kept fighting this whole situation that my blood pressure would be up and that it would move me to a place that I would have to be in a hospital. During that time, I walked in and I was on a sedative that they put me to sleep. And I woke up in the middle of the night and there was a young lady that was taking my blood. I didn't know who this young lady was because I was in and out of my mindset, proper mindset. Later on, about 2 hours later, she came back in. And come to find out, she was a young lady that had graduated from high school and I had been her administrator. The thing about it is that, and we want you to know today, is about how you always treat someone. And I kept saying, what is my blood type? Because many of us in here, we don't know our blood type. But I kept saying, what is my blood type? And then I would go back to sleep. And one of the things she said to me, I started thinking is that your blood type is B positive, right? And I would go to sleep and wake back up and ask the same question, what is my blood type? And I kept thinking they were saying it was B positive. My blood type's not B positive, just so you know. But I had that in my mind and I kept asking her, so when I finally stood there and got my coherency back, and she was there and she said, you know, Dr. Clark, I've been taking care of you these past few days. And the only thing you kept asking me was what was your blood type? And I kept telling you, don't worry about it, to be positive. And I thought she was telling me my blood type was B positive. So I'm saying to you guys today, remember that whatever obstacle comes your way, I need you to always be positive in everything you do, because the challenges are going to come for you. They're already waiting for you right now. The setup is real. And this moment that you guys have spent the last 4 years with us, I know you've only been here with us for a year, but the time you spent with us has been tremendous, because the work and the people that you gain friendships and relationships for the rest of your life, we're going to be here as long as you're doing something positive. We're going to be here to support you through anything that's positive. And as long as that continues to happen, you can always count on us. Now, there are going to be some challenges for you, and we're going to be here for you with that as long as you have the mindset to be successful. This moment of graduation, forget about the fact that you guys did not walk across the stage on May 31st. You're walking across the stage on July the what? 17th. Y'all supposed to say that. This is your day, not mine. July 17th. And you are still a 2019 graduate. And I need you to understand that always. Let this not be your last ceremony. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to go to college and graduate from college. We hope you do. We hope that you achieve that success. But we want you to achieve success in everything else you do. Like, we want you to be an outstanding young man. You guys may grow up and become husbands one day. We want you to be a great husband. We want you to be a great father. But more importantly, we just want you to be an outstanding person. a person with morals and values and etiquette, proper things about caring about things that happen other than yourself. Your life is not about you for real. The life that we live is really on earth to serve other people. Never forget about that we are here for a life of service and not just leadership. I always say no leader can lead if they're not willing to serve. And you guys got to remember that service is always important, okay? Take care of your community. Take care of your family, because they're going to get older one day and we're going to need you guys. Just like I had my student taking my blood. Imagine, and we can only hope, everybody in this room, that we cared enough for you that you would care enough for us. Because that young lady could have killed me in that hospital. She could have killed me in my hospital. And I wouldn't have known what happened, and nor did she have to say that she had been my student. So I say today, I hope that Dr. Clark, let me just speak for me, has been great enough to work with you guys, and I'm sure everybody else has, that you will know that we cared enough about you to not let you get away when somebody else would have just passed you through. We cared enough about you today to stop you in the hallway and make you put on a tie. We cared enough about you to tell you things that you didn't like, but it was honest. We want you to remember those kinds of things as you move forward, that the love is sometimes tough, but as long as it's real, that's all that matters. All right? And so I say to you from the depth of our heart, on behalf of Richard Wright Public Charter School, we're proud of you guys, and we want you to do something positive and move forward positive in your lives. All right? All right. So, y'all ready? Y'all sure y'all ready?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You used to pray for times like this. Like this. Yeah, okay. Didn't you? Yeah, you did. I know you did. All right. So I'm gonna give you, because we're gonna give y'all a long walk. Y'all can step in the hall, call your name, so you get the long walk. All right? We want y'all to have a long walk. You come all the way around. All the way around. All right? I want y'all to think of this as being at the Kennedy Center. Don't worry about it.
Right.
When I call your name, then you can come on in and take the long walk with us. That's all. No, however you want to do it, it's your day. As long as you come, whichever way you want to come, y'all do it your way. All right, Mr. Murray, come on. We're gonna give a great piece for them, man. Give us something. Yeah, keep going. Those of us that know the Richard Wright song, come on. We're gonna sing it a little bit. Whether you can sing in a low falsetto or high or flat, let's just try. All right. Come on, lead us up, Murray. You know you've been going to school all your life for this moment.
I feel like I earned it. Feel good.
Well, stand up. This is your time. Stand up. Stand up. And
Talk to me, baby.
that's right. That's right. Come on, you owe it
Say
to.
something?
That's right.
Well, for one, thank y'all, for everybody who helped me out. There were certain times where like I felt like I couldn't really do it for real. And 4 years of high school, it was a journey to say the least. I'm just glad, like Dr. Clark said, I'm glad that he didn't pass me on, because I felt like I felt as though that it would have not have paid off.
Right.
So I'm glad that y'all helped me out, singing to Mr. Brown, like you said, there were days where I didn't have my tie on a uniform and you had me put my uniform together. That just helped me out for the real world, like you said. And I'm glad you helped me out. And thank you, Mom.
Come on, give her a hug.
Thank you very much. Thank all of you. Thank you very much.
You gotta say something. You want me to say everything you need to say for you? Okay.
I just want to say thank you, y'all. Y'all know my staff. I've been here over 4 years.
Yeah.
Y'all know Mr. Brown, 9th grade. Mr. Singleton used to be my coach. He used to always curse at me for nothing. Miss Turner, thank you. I want to thank my aunt and uncles. They've been there for me. My mom, she couldn't be here today, but I see her. Thank you, Mom.
Yes.
I just want to thank everybody for this. Thank you.
Hey, listen, those are the most important 2 words you guys will need the rest of your life. Is thank you. Don't ever forget it, and don't be ashamed to say it, because it will take you a long way, all right? To say thank you, to have courtesy, and remember that, all right? One of the things that we're expecting out of you guys, be great young men. We got enough weak men in the community. We got enough weak men, we got enough bums, all right? We got enough everything that's negative. We need some more positive young men, and you guys represent that right now. All right, you beat the odds, because today, right, you getting a check that's bigger than you're going to ever get in your life. And guess what? It's not going to bounce. It's not going to bounce, because you're going to always be able to put that on your resume, that you have a high school diploma that's legitimate. You know how many people have to fake it, that they have a high school diploma to get through? You guys have something that's special. So, stand up, because I'm going to give you a charge. And I need y'all to repeat after me. Now, we can say it once. You can do it right the first time. We'll keep doing it until we get it right. Y'all know that, right? Okay, all right. I've only just a minute.
I've only just a minute.
Louder, come on, baby, bring it up.
Say it with your chest.
I have only just a minute.
I've only just a minute.
Only 60 seconds in it.
Only 60 seconds in it.
Forced upon me, can't refuse it.
can't refuse it.
Didn't seek it,
Didn't seek it,
didn't choose it.
didn't choose it.
But it's up to me
But it's up to me
to use it.
to use it.
Give account
Give account
if I abuse it.
if I abuse it.
Just a tiny little minute,
Just a tiny little minute,
but eternity is in it.
but eternity is in it.
Take your right hand. Y'all holding on for a minute? Just hold it for a second. Say I, and when I say your name, when I say I, you say your name. I
Trayvon Evans
am
am
a 2019
19
class
class
graduate. Thank you guys for supporting us. Continue to support them. We'll be here to support them. We'll do all we can. We want you guys to have a great day today. We'll take all the pictures you want. I don't know what they're going to do, eat, just have a great time today. But at the end of the day, they need to tell y'all where they're going because they can't live with you forever. All right, so you got to make sure that that happens. And you guys enjoy this moment, right? We hope we try to do it well for you because we do love you. And I know it was painful at that moment when we had to say, no, you can't do it. But we hope that you guys understand all the love and support is right here. Family, I know we haven't always seen eye to eye on everything, but we love you in spite of it all because we know we tried to do what was right. And we try to do it in spite of everything that we did what was right. And sometimes being right is not always nice. And so we want you to understand that too. Being nice is not always, being right is not always nice. Sometimes it's painful, but no pain, no gain. All right. Thank you guys so much. All right. All right.